actually met Jeremy when he was dating somebody else. He paid no attention to me, and so my friend and I were at someone's house for dinner, and he was there, and then we thought Jeremy was really cute, but he was ignoring us, so we're like, oh, we don't like Jeremy, he's mean. And then I met him 8 months, something like that, 8 months later, and he looked adorable as usual in his 1970s brown striped t-shirt that was owned by his very fashionable father. And what happened? And then we went out, and he ignored me again, but this time there was no girlfriend excuse. He just did it on his own accord. And then I told Mo to tell him to call me because I knew he wouldn't do it himself. And so then Jeremy went to Europe for a month and backpacked with his friend Manny, and I gave him time to sow his wild oats. And then he came back, and then I knew, like, you know, when you get a good melon. and I mean, I knew right away with Jeremy. I had a good feeling. He fit all my criteria. I didn't even know I had a criteria until I met Jeremy, and I was like, you know what? This is it. There's nothing else I need in a man. This is everything, complete. And then 2 years later, then you start finding things. Like, he doesn't floss as much as I would like him to floss. But I feel like that's really not important in the grand scheme of things, flossing. But I think you should do it on a daily basis. Am I wrong? But you know, I feel like it's like those things. Like, instead of, I have to be the kind of wife that every day when I come home I shouldn't yell at Jeremy for not flossing. I should accept him as a bi-weekly flosser. Because we're all different, and I'm not supposed to change him, right? That's a problem with marriage. People try to change each other. Jeremy, I'm not going to try to change you. I love you just the way you are. You're perfect. And but you can't neglect your oral hygiene. It is important. But yeah, so, you know, life is crazy. I hope we can look at this video 20 years from now and be just as happy as we are now, even happier with our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. We gotta start early so we can have all the generations. And I'm just really thankful to my parents and Jeremy's parents for making this crazy wedding and getting everyone together. I mean, it's amazing. They love us so much. I hope we have enough money to do this when our kids get married, because weddings are expensive. You can edit that part out. I'm just rambling. Okay, I could go on, or I could stop. Who else? You know, family and friends. I feel like that's a wrap. And I hope a lot of single people meet at my wedding and get set up. That would be so great. That would be such a mitzvah. It would be such a joyous occasion. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.